Now, TMC MP Saugata Roy has said women shouldn't leave their colleges at night as the police cannot patrol everywhere. The police cannot be present on every road and police can take action only after an incident occurs. So women should be cautious. That's the shocker that has come in from the TMC. This, remember, comes in after Mamata Banerjee had also raised questions on why the victim went out late in the night from her college.
में बहुत कम होता है। बंगाल में महिलाएं का सुरक्षा दूसरा प्रांत से अच्छा है। आरजीकर कितने 1 साल हो गया आरजीकर का घटना और एक ठो घटना हुआ, दोनों ही दुर्भाग्यजनक है। इसको बंद होना चाहिए। लेकिन महिलाओं को भी अपना कॉलेज से इतना रात में निकलना नहीं चाहिए। थोड़ा पुलिस तो हर जगह पहरा नहीं दे सकते हैं, तो इसको थोड़ा सावधान होना चाहिए लोगों को।
लेकिन सर, जिस तरह से कहा जाता है कि कोलकाता या वेस्ट बंगाल, हमेशा आपकी पार्टी की तरफ से भी ये बोला जाता है कि महिलाओं के लिए सेफेस्ट है। हाँ। तो रात में निकले, सुबह निकले, दोपहर में निकले, सुरक्षा तो मिलनी ही चाहिए ना? नहीं,
हर इंच में तो लोग सुरक्षा नहीं दे सकते हैं। पुलिस तो हर रास्ता पे नहीं हो सकता है। पुलिस एक घटना घटने के बाद कदम उठा सकते हैं और कोई बड़ा मोड़ हो वहां पर थोड़ा सुरक्षा दे सकते। पुलिस तो हर जगह नहीं सुरक्षा दे सकते, तो महिलाओं को भी थोड़ा सावधान होना चाहिए।
This is shocking and extremely shameful. We saw it from the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, who raised questions on why the victim stepped out from her college late in the night. And you have another MP from the party also raising these questions. We have Pradeep Bhandari of the BJP on the broadcast with us. And Mr. Pradeep, we saw what Mamata Banerjee said, and that same sentiment is now even being echoed by the MPs of the party, saying and asking why are women stepping out of their homes or colleges so late in the night, questioning the victim in the case.
Well, Trinamool Congress is a party whose characteristic is anti-women. What Trinamool Congress and every member of Trinamool Congress is telling the women of Bengal that the state has failed in giving security to the women, and the state will continue to fail in giving safety and security to the women. The onus of providing security to the women lies with the state, not with the women themselves. Only in Islamic countries where Sharia law is applied are such restrictions imposed on women. In a constitutional democracy, a constitution under Article 21 guarantees the women of Bengal the right to free life, which also means right to free movement at night. Mamata Banerjee is disobeying the constitution, but at the same time she is saying that Trinamool Congress on one hand will protect the perpetrators who commit such crime, on the other hand it will fail to do its constitutional duty. This is where we are saying that Mamata Banerjee should resign, because if she cannot provide the security to the women of Bengal, which is her primary constitutional duty as the Chief Minister and Home Minister.
Okay, but Mr. Pradeep Bhandari, I want to ask you, is the TMC, you believe, essentially saying that we can't provide security to the women of the state? Because earlier, after the BJP had demanded Mamata Banerjee's resignation over her statement, she claimed that her words were misinterpreted. But you have the other MPs and leaders of the party yet again echoing the same sentiment. What do you make of it?
This is just not a one-off incident. Recall what happened in Park Street. Recall what happened in RG Car. Recall what happened in Sandesh Gali. Whenever there is a crime against women in Bengal, the state, rather than acting, the state only lectures and focuses on patronizing the criminals, at the same time legitimizing victim blaming. After Mamata Banerjee, other Trinamool Congress leaders are making this repeated comment. This tells you that this is the policy of the Trinamool Congress government. There were no words which are quoted out of context.
Okay, all right. Mr. Pradeep Bhandari, thank you for joining us. My colleague Pragya is also on the broadcast with us. And Pragya, yesterday Mamata Banerjee claimed that her words were taken out of context. The BJP has attacked the Chief Minister, saying you're also the Home Minister, you're the Chief Minister of the state, and yet this is an admission by the TMC that we can't provide safety to the women of the state.
Well, the words that have been spoken by TMC MP, it also shows the callous attitude towards the safety of women, and this is exactly exactly what BJP is raising this issue for, and the fact that Mamata Banerjee herself is a woman and also administers the the head of the state. The statement that has come from her, despite the explanation, these statements reiterated by the party members also. BJP says that this also shows the attitude and the mentality of the party of which Mamata Banerjee is the head. Now, you may say that these words have been taken out of context, but the fact is that these words have been reiterated, and this looks like there is no out of context that could have been taken, the statement could have been taken out of context. In fact, it is responsibility of the Chief Minister, Home Minister to ensure that there is law and order in the state, and that women's safety had always been a very big issue as far as elections are concerned, and not just that elections, but
yes, and the BJP is also raking it up. Do stay with us, Pragya. In fact, we have more repercussions now coming in. We have breaking updates now coming in of the NCW taking note of the Durgapur Horror. The NCW member will in fact be visiting the crime scene. So the National Commission for Women has taken serious cognizance of the horrific incident involving the gang rape of a first-year medical student in Durgapur, and the chairperson will be conducting a fact-finding visit to the site of the crime and meet the victim, the hospital authorities as well as the law enforcement officials. My colleague Tegri is joining us and getting us this update. So Tegri, the NCW has not just taken note, will also be visiting the site and also be meeting the victim. What are the details?
Well, absolutely, NCW will be visiting. It has already taken a cognizance and have also prepared a report, and Times Now is the only channel who has exclusively accessed the report of the NCW on the Durgapur Horror rape case. And in this particular report, very categorically what all findings the NCW had in this report, it has all been mentioned, from the medical care to the investigation to the academic relief, institutional compliance, security infrastructure, entry and exit roads, security audit, forensic procedure, victim safety, campus amenities, and all these things that the state government, the administration has to take care of. These all things are mentioned in this entire report. We would one by one read out the details as to what is mentioned in the NCW report that the only channel Times Now has accessed so far. It first mentions, that is the key recommendation of the National Commission for Women, the hospital must ensure free and best quality medical treatment to the victims. All accused must be immediately arrested and charged under relevant sections.
Okay. So a report will also be submitted in this regard. Tegri, thank you for joining us with those details. With that, we slip into a short break here. We'll be right back.